So my name is Carly and I've just held a Conscious Connected Breathwork session, which is a powerful modality. The breath itself, something that we actually take granted, but yet it's always there with us. And when we actually commit to ourselves and commit to the breath in a conscious way, so when we consciously connectedly breathe, we can allow ourselves to really connect deeply, to release traumas that we've maybe held on into the body. So this space that we've just held is a space where people could allow themselves to come together and be vulnerable, be open, and able to release maybe things they've held on to for a long time, that maybe in everyday life, around the circles that we are around, whether that be our friends and family, we feel that opportunity to not be open and not want to burden other people with our stories, so we hold on to so much. So by coming into this space, we allow ourselves to just be vulnerable, and it was amazing to witness, as it always is with breathwork. People inspire other people to be vulnerable. As one person processes and allows themselves to maybe cry and laugh, that ripples into the room, and there's, as a collective, we heal together, and it's just a beautiful practice. For me, to see people really going to their edge, for me personally, I was a woman who was quite tough in a way that I would be getting up and getting stuff done and driving forward with life, and I felt that for me personally was being tough. And what I've learned on this journey is that actually being vulnerable is the toughest way to be. A true warrior isn't someone that can get up and drive through life. It's actually somebody that can slow down and feel and be with all of themselves. So for me personally, that experience then, seeing people really bringing all of their pain and all of their trauma into that room and then allowing us to be with that, was incredible to witness. To see men stepping into that, for me personally, my experiences of being around men that have hurt me and abused me, to then see men stepping into this work is inspiring for me, and it gives me hope. It gives me hope as a mum of boys that there are some inspirational men who are doing the work. Breathwork is for anybody. There's nobody that can't do this. So if there is an element of fear there, then I would invite people to come and trust in themselves. This type of breathwork is unique to every individual, and they are the driver of their experience. So we don't need to come to breath and go with the breath and really push ourselves. We can just come and feel into it. And when we actually just come into this circle and into this space to allow ourselves to breathe, we begin to drop maybe a layer. And the more we show up for ourselves, and the more we commit to ourselves, the more layers we're able to drop, and we allow ourselves to return to our true authentic selves, because we live in a world where everything's busy and there's a lot of competition and we're always competing. But when we come to a place where we can sit and be our true selves, it allows those layers to start drop, and with dropping those layers we become lighter, and everything, maybe that fog becomes more, that road becomes more clear, less foggy.